Kind of like what SRP does.
Yep.
Yeah.
No money coming in, no money going out.
Girl math.
We got a good thing going right there.
It's all free.
Yeah.
Right? It's all cash.
Can't get any lower than this.
Well, we're actually negative.
I was literally about to say we're technically net negative, but we don't need to talk about
We took it as cash.
Yeah,
it. We paid for everything in cash.
We've spent more money on this pod than the Super Bowl spent on getting Usher to perform.
I mean, maybe.
Don't put it like that.
That's actually 100% true.
Depressing.
You might be right.
No, it's true.
100% true.
Guaranteed true.
Hags hates that.
And welcome back to the Second Round Podcast. It's your host, Matt Hags, joined by, to the right of me, Sauce Boss George, Jaylee Baby. What? Who's that? Right there? In the middle now? Zach? You're fucking up my whole routine, because now I can't go, and Zach. I don't know, now it's the whole thing.
You kind of just stole my fucking spot. But
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. So we'll start from the top. Welcome back to the Second Round Podcast. It's your host, Matt Haggerty, joined by, to the right of me, Sauce Boss George, Jaylee Baby, Skip One Guy, it's Mike the Bike, and in the middle is Zach.
There we go.
So it's another week. It's another week. The boys are back in town. The boys are grinding. We got a full roster again. Mike the Bike celebrated his birthday, so he couldn't be with us, being adult things, getting his dick sucked,
man.
Living life. But
way too old.
How's everybody's weeks?
my week was good. Your week was good. Everyone's week was good. Cause it was
How do you
Super
know
Bowl
his week
weekend.
was good? He didn't say anything.
I got a vibe.
I had a good week.
There you go.
So I tried to go bat for him.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just trying to fucking speed this along to the good stuff here. No one gives a
sorry.
fuck about our
let's
weeks.
get to the good stuff. What we
No one
got?
gives a fuck about our weeks. No, I'll get right into it. I got a bone to pick.
Okay.
And now I gotta let it ride to the universe, to our listeners.
90 seconds in.
Yeah. Oh
Bang.
yeah. Bone to pick, baby.
You got a bone to
So, lovely girlfriend Jennifer,
Mm.
she hit me with an all-time girl math the other day, and
Okay.
I had an aneurysm thinking.
Okay.
And now I need you guys to vote on if I'm in the wrong or if she's in the
Unbiased.
wrong. Okay,
Unbiased.
You're probably in the wrong, Hags.
No,
I was gonna say that
Before we
too.
start,
I'm already on Jen's side.
you're gonna need to convince me a little bit.
so
I'm already 90-10, Jen.
Currently, you're 0 for 4.
You're going uphill here, buddy.
So basically, Jen purchased a car recently. Not gonna say from who, but might be someone here in this room. Who knows?
I had
Perhaps.
feelings about this.
Yeah. So she didn't want to pick up the car right away because she lives in Mount Pearl and there's too many cars in their driveway, so there's a parking ban on, so she cannot park her car in the driveway. So she was going to wait till April to get the car. Totally understandable. Makes sense. All on board. Said you could leave it at my house if you wanted to. She was thinking about asking one of the neighbors if she could park it in their driveway. Like, lots of options. It's going to work out. No big deal. But she's like, she was like, well, I'm saving money by not getting the car now. And I was like,
I don't know about all that.
like, no, you're not.
I don't know about all that.
You're just not starting your car payments yet. So you're not saving money. You're just not paying the money towards your car yet. Like, you still have, like, you're not magically these payments are disappearing. Like, once you get the car, you still have to pay in the full amount. No matter whether you start today or next year, you're still paying that amount. And she was like, no, I'm saving money because it's not leaving my bank account right now so I can spend it on other things. I was like, no, that's not saving money. That's spending it on other things.
Okay, I'm back to 90-10 Hags.
So I was like, no,
Hold on.
not a thing. And then I was like, that's like saying you're saving money by spending money on a Visa. Like, you're still, no matter where you're, I said, now I didn't, in retrospect, I will hand up. I did not say this to her in the moment, but afterwards I had this thought, and I think it's a good
He was on the way home
representation.
flipping out to him.
Yeah, he's like,
I was like,
replaying
what
it
the
again. He
fuck?
was like,
Should have said that.
better.
Yeah. It would be saving money.
Me after every podcast?
It would be saving money if you took out right now money that you would be paying on the payments, took it out and putting it into like a savings or like some
100%, yeah.
site of like an investment.
Yeah.
Sure, that's saving money because either way it's being spent, but now it's going into a different pool that you're not going to touch. But it's saying
Technically,
just
now you're making money.
yeah, man, now you're making money. We're making
There we
money
go.
now. But it is not.
I would say that's
sa-
distributing money.
Yeah, we're rolling money now.
Moving around might take 3 to 5 business days.
But
We just need to make 35 accounts, and we'll split all of our money between those accounts. we're gonna be way richer.
I just need to delay my payments for 20 years, and then I'm fucking rich.
Shohei Ohtani.
Yeah.
I just try to work a Shohei Ohtani deal at the car dealership. So can I take this car, the next one, the next one, and the next one, and then we'll make my payments really expensive?
Yeah. Let me have 3 cars for free, and then I'll just like quadruple down.
I'll reimburse you at the end.
Listen. This Rolls Royce, I'll pay it off in 2100.
Now, I will say she will be like, she is saving money in terms of like not spending it on gas and stuff. Sure, I guess, but like even then, it's like.
But I don't think she was even referring to the gas of it.
I don't know. I don't know.
It's just hold on. So the car is purchased. The payments.
The car is purchased.
The payments
deal
are being
signed.
made.
The car
No,
is
the payments
in.
aren't started yet.
No,
Okay.
the payments are not started yet.
Okay, Jen bought a car for me. Payments
Yeah.
are not starting until she picks up the cars. 2 weeks after she picks up the car. So what she's saying is by not paying
picking
for the
up the
car,
car yet.
by not picking up the car, she's saving money when you're just delaying the
paying
beginning
of
of
the
your
money.
payments,
Yes.
which you would eventually make either. So that's like saying
I
if
can
you
see
pick up
it.
the car now, you're saving money at the end of her term because you don't got to pay for it anymore. As opposed to if she picks it up
There's
in April.
no savings anywhere.
No,
You're just
I-
paying the fucking period.
I know
It all-
exactly.
It all depends on how you look at it, bot.
So
It's all about perspective. It's all about triangles.
I will say,
Yeah.
I will say, I'm going to get in trouble for this because the minute we finished
Well, don't
this
say it.
conversation, I said I'm bringing this up on the pod, and she was like, "No, if you do, I got to be on it to defend myself because you're not gonna
That is very-
articulate
that's
the
fair.
point correctly."
Next guest appearance.
So,
So
we
now
can-
I'm back 90-10 Jen.
I'm kind of in the middle because like it.
I think that doesn't. I think it's a.
It doesn't make
it's
sense.
Tags. It doesn't make any.
It doesn't
sense.
make sense, but it's all about perspective.
all I could think about was the girl math meme. I was like, "That's ultimate girl math
Okay,
right now."
here, let me give you another thing. So here's another girl math. So right now we have a 90-day no pay on financing. So
Right.
if you finance a car, you don't got to pay for 90 days. Doesn't mean that your payments that you would have made are being paid for by us. It just means that you don't pay for 3 months.
It's
then
just
your
delayed.
Payments start. Yeah. So you're delaying your payments for 3 months
Is-
before. You still fulfill your entire term. You still pay the
Oh,
same
okay.
amount of money. So in retrospect, that's kind of what she's saying. It's like I'm saving money. I got a new car. I'm not paying for it. And it's like, well, you're
And
just,
but her situation's even worse because she's not even driving the fucking thing. At least in your situation, what you're talking about, you drive it for 3 months and then
Yeah.
you start paying. Jen is basically saying because there is a car that she signed off on purchasing because it's in a parking lot and she can't touch it, that's saving money.
Hey, there's no money coming out of her account.
Like,
So
great girl, she'll have to come on and defend
My
herself,
only thing
but
is
I
she
don't-
wanted to defend herself.
She does. She did.
And you're not giving her the
no,
chance
not
to
a
do it
chance,
on the
not a
pod.
chance. Because to be honest with you, great girl. I did not want to have to rip my new girlfriend like that on the pod to the masses. I just couldn't. I didn't have the heart. So instead, I'm going to do it behind her back,
Like a real man.
like a real man.
I'm gonna do what my dad taught me.
Yeah. We're gonna have a conversation amongst my friends about her,
Publicly.
and then
yeah,
yeah.
government name.
Hey, our viewers are our friends.
Yeah.
Fucking,
all 7 of them are
She's
my
not
best
even
friends.
one of the fucking 15 we have right now. Which
Yeah.
is annoying. So
Actually, low key, she does listen a bit. She said it. Yeah.
Shout out, Jen.
Yeah,
The,
I love her.
girl
Shout out
math
Jen.
though.
Shout out Matt
Thanks,
Birch.
Jen.
Yeah, I already did that last
Oh
pod.
fuck.
Fuck. Yeah, girl math though. I do that all the time. Like if I'm using cash,
not real
that's
money?
free, man.
It's just like to me.
It's not.
No.
It's not coming out. It's not coming out of my bank account. So it technically
Okay,
it never happened.
here's
So
my
your money that's actually artificial is
Is-
what's real.
yeah.
Yes.
Which is actually fuck because I'm not gonna lie, I do the same thing, Jail.
Yeah. Like I never have. Well, I
Josh is
seldom do I
actually
have
ready to
like
fight.
cash in my wallet. So then if I like for Christmas, for example, I got like cash like. So that I was just using that, and I was like, okay, this is all free. Like,
So here's my thing. I agree with you to a point. The minute it gets over a $20 bill, I disagree. If it's a 50 or 100, that's actually like a decent form of money. Like I could purchase something half valuable with, well, half, but you know what I mean. Like
Yeah,
like something.
but if
I have a $20 bill and I like go into a convenience store and want some snacks or like something like that, that's not real money. That never existed. The snacks appeared. I agree
Yeah.
with you there. But if
Yeah.
I walk into somewhere,
He's
and
got
I
like
rip-
800 bucks.
Yeah, I rip
800
like,
bucks in his wallet.
Yeah,
No,
I
it's
rip
never-
like 250.
Let's go to Best Buy.
Part that bothers me with all this shit is you all went to business school.
I was a financial advisor.
Exactly. That's scary.
Everybody knows he does.
Yeah, I know.
That's the financial advice.
Yeah.
Guys, get as much
Yeah,
cash
you know what?
as you
Yeah,
can.
just
It's not
take
even
out
real money.
Take out all your money.
$1,000 cash. It doesn't count.
Here's the thing. I wouldn't count. Like I wouldn't be actively going to the ATM to take cash out and then use it to say it's free. That's just fucked up and dumb.
But
If
you
your
can take your
balance doesn't
$200
change,
and
free.
deposit it into your account.
But I can pretend I never had it and just got a bunch of these cool things.
So, but
I agree.
There you
I
go.
agree 100%.
Yeah,
Christmas money? That does no. Whatever that is, that's all going to Best Buy. I'm about
or it could be
Straight
not
to
a
Spain.
loser and just use my fucking money and have fun. Like,
Yeah, there you go.
Fucking nerd.
yeah.
So, okay, but just to double down on this argument, okay, what if you take out, say, let's say you want to purchase something from Facebook Marketplace, it's $600, or let's say it's $500, but for some reason you accidentally take out $600.
Mm-hmm.
You give him the
Okay.
cash, you buy the item, you know that was an official purchase, that was real spending money. The extra $100 that's now in your wallet, does that become free?
Yes.
$100 deal.
Yes, because
Yeah.
you just associate the purchase as being $600, and then you have $100 to just fucking blow on fucking
he went to the
booze
bank.
and fucking drugs if you want.
You go to the bank machine and then
So much heroin.
He puts his code in at the bank machine and he's like withdraw, and then it's like $100, $250, $500, $750, $1,000. He's like goes to $500. He's like $1,000.
Ah shit! I accidentally hit 1,000.
He's like, how much money should I withdraw for this purchase? He might haggle me, might be able to get him down a little bit. I'll take out $500. Goes to buddy. Yeah, how much you want? I was thinking $60 or best offer.
And saying that, sorry to change the subject, but can
No.
we just talk about, like, I'm not sure if you guys feel the same way, like, the absolute best feeling you get when you get, like, a good deal haggling something. Like, you don't think you're going to get a deal,
man.
but then you do, and then
Yeah.
you're like, holy fuck.
I'm not gonna lie. I've never felt better in my life than when I bought my newer irons on the Golf Town Daily Deal. Got them for $1,000, and then made that guy pay me $1,000 for my irons. So
Free
it was
irons!
literally just swapped the irons.
It's free.
For,
Girl math.
for context, my irons were basically made for Ricky Fowler. None of us could sniff the ass hairs on Ricky Fowler in terms of how good of a golfer he is. So I sucked at golf for about a year and a half, strictly because of these clubs. And this guy,
always
I
clubs.
could tell by the conversation we had, was worse than me at golf. And I had to literally just, I had to go.
Salesman.
It was kind of like putting out your dog to get him killed if you need to.
him out back?
Because I saw the joy in his eyes. He was like, the same joy I felt when I first bought them. They look amazing. They're so nice. I can't wait to see my buddies. They're going to be like, those are so sick, man. And you go out and he's going to be like, man, it might take 1 or 2 rounds to get used to them, but then I'm going to play so good against my buddies and they're going to be so jealous of my irons. No, they're not. You're not.
They're gonna be laughing at how shit
Yeah,
you are.
We go to like
That
Terra
guy
Nova next
sucks.
year and like just see like a black fucking iron like wrapped around a tree. Like, okay, we know what happened.
Yeah, no.
Jail was here.
Well,
But
that's
I had a haggling story when I was in Italy. Like in
Yeah.
high school, we had like that fucking like excursion thing. I don't
Yeah.
know. But there was a bunch of people in Italy like selling like just random shit like selfie sticks and I don't know what else. But I went up to one of these guys and he was selling a selfie stick. He was asking for like 20 euros for it. I was like, fuck that, like no. And me and Ro were up talking to him. I had like probably 10 euros in my pocket, and then like the rest of my euros were like in my wallet in my other pocket. So I was just pretending that they were like hidden. So anyway, I haggled him down, and I was like, God, like, or dude, whatever. I was like, this is all I have, like 10 euros. And he was just like, no. And I just kept like walking away and stuff, and he kept like getting me to come back. And I was like, this is good. Like, I got a fucking good deal
I got it on the rope.
this. Anyway, I got a
Meanwhile, you look on like fucking some Chinese website.
Oh yeah,
it's
you can get it for
$2.
$2.
It's
yeah.
like,
but it was
Amazon selling them by 65 in bulk for €4.
Yeah, it was definitely a convenience purchase.
Sometimes that happens. It's literally that's
Well,
that's
like
pretty
when you're
much
at
where
Florida
the
and you buy those fucking the water fan
Yeah.
things.
yeah
They're fucking yeah.
And
You
they're
pay
like $20.
Yeah,
But it's not even just that. I was gonna say like that's
So worth it,
That's
though.
basically like I know that's why they're called convenience stores. But like if you ever have to buy anything from a convenience store that's not chips or beer, you're paying $4,000 markup.
I mean, still with chips. Like, go to dollar store, you pay like fucking
That's
quarter
true.
of the price.
But they're
for it.
also like random brand names.
no,
No,
man.
no.
Dollarama got labels.
Dollarama and Doritos. I got a bag of Doritos for like $1.25 the other day. I was like, what the
You're
fuck?
joking.
And
Yeah.
swear to
You're
God.
Full
They're,
bag?
no,
Big bag?
they're smaller.
It was like
It's the middle bags.
it was the middle bag. It was like
What's the grams? We gotta compare the grams.
No, it was a regular size
Price per
bag,
gram
not
is
the
cheaper, I
family
think.
size, and it was $2.25 for Doritos,
You know,
which
it'd
is
be
like
good
It was a good
content.
deal for Doritos.
yeah.
You know, it'd be good content. We
What?
buy all those bags. We
'em all.
grind them up into crumbs so you can actually measure, like in cups, how many chips you actually got and see what the difference is. Because half those bags are filled with air. I don't care what anyone says. Like, and then they say the
Especially
grams, but I don't
Dollarama
believe them.
bags.
Like, I bought a thing today. I bought a thing of Parmesan cheese, and I went to grab the container, and I literally thought it broke, and that they did like half of it came
You
out.
gotta buy
because
it.
it wasn't even close to the top. And then I looked at all of them, and it was like 3 inches from the top of the container down to where the Parmesan, grated little Parmesan cheese, like.
Was it Costco or was it?
No, it was Dominion.
To be fair, they do price it by the weight,
Yes,
But-
I agree
but
there.
you still get a way better value if you're buying it like the block of fucking.
Oh yeah, I just
Parmesan,
couldn't find
whatever.
it. I couldn't
Yeah.
find it. Dominion was on wheels when I got there too. It was right before I got this haircut, this new flashy, beautiful haircut.
Man, you got a haircut. You
Sexy.
got a haircut. You got a haircut.
I did not.
Mm.
Neither did I.
Sorry.
What if we gave you a haircut right now?
It's a deal.
How much? Okay, serious question.
Ooh, that could be like a
How
an
much would
intermission
you
episode.
charge for Hags cut your hair?
Like,
if
how
he
mu-
actually tried to do a good job, not like just blatantly fucked it, but like if he gave his best effort, how much? Like
would we have to pay you?
how much would we have to pay you to let Hags do?
All of your Christmas money.
$200.
I think we can make that work.
50, 100, 150, $50.
Well,
Anyone
there
got
needs to
any
be some
cash?
sort
Anyone
of-
got any cash?
No, no,
Not real
There
money.
needs to be some sort of.
No,
thing
you
in place.
got to be fake money.
I'm not EMTing you.
Yeah.
No, if you EMT me 50, I'll kill myself. Like that's dollar bills.
See, it's fake money.
It's kind of there.
Best I can do is 25.
Oh. Let
Doesn't
me think
count.
about it. Let me sit on it for the rest of the
You got
episode.
$100, $100 cash. I will give you. I'd go 25.
We're
each.
haggling.
I'm not haggling my hair, man.
Listen, I only have $25 in my wallet.
all he needs to do is go around the sides with like the buzzers. He won't touch the top part.
No,
Oh,
I touched
that's
the
diff-
top.
oh,
I
that's
touched the top.
different.
No. He's got to do it.
But I'm trimming
But
it.
that's
I'm
the
not
most-
cutting it. I'm
that's the most
trimming the
important
top.
part.
Yeah,
I'm
exactly.
trimming the top. Like if we're talking, like I'm talking a centimeter off the top. Like if you straighten it out like they did with the fingers
Yeah.
and the clip. I'm doing that, and that's going to be like a centimeter off, and then I'm giving you a number 2 buzz on
So
the
what
side.
so you
with a
gotta
little
make
trap,
sure- you
with a
gotta make
little,
sure you
with,
get the
with a
whole-
fucking, what do they people have been called? Like the Kelsey fade, even though he didn't. even
Oh,
fucking-
the was it
The Travis Kelce
The ninja.
haircut.
It's like I wish ninja had a.
No,
low
I'm talking
cut
about people
fade. Oh.
saying that like seeing Travis Kelsey's hair. and
Oh yeah.
I want the Travis Kelce when, I mean, not to bring in race, but you know, black people have been getting fades, I think, since the dawn of time, and they're like, it's the Travis Kelce. I'm like, no, it's just a fucking fade. Are you? Who the fuck said that? Like, who thought that? What white chick from Alabama who loves Taylor Swift thought that was the Travis Kelce? That's psychotic. But anyways, that's a whole different rant for a different day.
You're on your own on this one.
Yeah.
Hags is pissed.
And Hags is canceled. And now we gotta do
Hags
the
has
podcast.
Travis
I was
Kelce.
sticking up for black people. That's their shit.
Is it?
Yeah, the fade. Like I feel like black people started the fade, and then
I didn't
just
even know
everyone kinda
Travis
got
Kelce had a fade. I thought he just had a shaved head.
Oh,
Yeah,
I don't
same.
know, man. I don't know what's going on anymore. I saw
No,
it.
it's
It's kind of a fade. It is kind of a fade. He got.
it's not though. It's like it's pretty much what I got. It's like 2 on the sides, a bit longer on top, but
Yeah,
the
like
more
that's-
longer on
that's what I
top.
had.
all I know is the video that I saw when they were referencing this. And to be fair, I would like to say my opinion of this came from this video where the guy said the same thing I'm saying right now. It was not I saw a video of someone being like, I love the Travis Kelce, and then I magically came up with the opinion of this. I saw this
Okay.
video, and it was a guy
That's
saying this
different.
criticism.
You
being
should have
like,
specified that at the start.
Yeah, and I was like, that's true. I was like, that I support this message. You know?
Yes, that you should have let
Kinda
off.
like
of
when
that.
a
Would've
president-
went way more successful.
Yeah, probably. I should have started with, this is not my opinion. This is a learned opinion
Yeah.
that I have.
There
yeah.
we go.
But like,
It's
okay,
a fact that you've acquired.
yeah.
But like
So
Jail
wait-
said, if you're doing clippers, just the sides and the back, I'd probably pay you $20 to do that. Because like I
Pay
feel
me?
You pay him
me?
$20.
I do that for $20 right now.
just like the sides and the back.
You would
I'll
pay
do it
him.
right now, live on the pod. I got clips.
Is
Oh wait, no, I wouldn't pay you.
Yeah, you're
paying me, bro.
No.
I'll
So
do
just
$20.
go just for men's, brother.
No, but that's what I mean. Like I feel like it's hard to fuck up. Like
A buzz,
clip it, yeah.
a little buzz.
really?
Oh,
I
man.
could give you a nasty fade, dude. I think I could. It's
you think I'm so like what, like $50 to do
I
that?
think that Hags is well capable of fucking your hair up.
Oh,
It's just
yeah.
clippers.
I think you're.
If he's actually trying?
I think he's overestimating how easy he thinks it is to cut the hair like very easy. Like
I watched
do-
someone
I
get
don't think
trained in
cutting
for
hair
6
is
months.
easy.
Yeah.
I don't think
What?
it's easy
I
at
watched
all.
someone get
I
trained at
just
the
think
hair salon for 6
I
months.
think clipping is easy. Like I feel like not easy,
can
not
clip
easy,
it, like,
with
easier.
scissors?
Give me. I would use
Like using actual scissors, $250. Like using just clippers and just doing the sides and back of my hair, like probably like $50 to $75.
That's a fair price range, I think.
Well, I mean, if you're just using like a razor, I do it for free.
But that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like
Yeah,
you can't
yeah.
fuck that up.
Yeah.
But
I was
Josh
under the impression-
disagrees.
I think you
said-
gotta merge it into the rest of your hair, and I think that's where it gets fucked up.
That's kind of true too.
Yeah, because if you anyway,
I don't think it's as easy as shade the sides and then sleeve
Yeah,
the top,
that's
because then you're
true.
gonna look like a fucking mushroom.
If you, what if how much money to go fully shaved on the sides and just leave your top as is currently?
Oh my god, like $500.
I don't know, man. I think you could pull it off.
$500, really?
Yeah,
I wouldn't do it.
I'm pretty
Zach's
picky about
Zach's
my hair.
I'm halfway there now.
I'm pretty picky with my hair. Like there's a reason why I go to 2 places only to get my hair cut and nowhere else.
You got 2 places.
I've only had one.
I have a discount. This sounds so fucked. I have a place I go on the normal, and then I have a place that like if I really want a nice cut and like pay like
Good
get what
money.
you paid for, I go there.
Ah.
And you can make an appointment there, so it's also more convenient. But like if I'm like I need a haircut and I don't want to spend money, I go to this other place.
Fair. That's actually not a bad way to look at it. Because man, everything's getting so expensive. Haircuts, fucking.
It's so fucked.
So fun.
I went to
Electric
Old
bills.
Navy today, man. They will never get too expensive.
Old Navy.
Old Navy, man. Fucking
The
two
goats.
2 pairs of pants, 2 shirts, like nice shirts, fucking like a pullover quarter zip crew neck type thing, sweater, and a pair of shorts. $180.
It's not bad at all.
Fucking 6 things.
That's not
One of the
bad
pairs
at
of
all.
pants was $13.
Considering I just spent $99.86 on a tank of gas and 2 lottery tickets, I mean that's. And when I got the lottery tickets in my hand after seeing the $99, because I wasn't paying attention to like the thing, I was just like kind of like lollygagging, and then when it clicked, I was done. I put it and walked in.
Yeah.
When I saw the total price, keep in mind I was on Gaslight. I was like in my head when I got the lottery
That's a
ticket.
big fucking gas tank.
No,
Well,
it's only
how much were
40
the lottery
liters.
tickets? Like $20?
It was like probably
There
like
had to be at least 30 or 40. then.
20. It was like 24 and probably like 70 for my tank. It's usually around $70 to fill up from Gaslight for me.
Yeah, that's around one.
Why'd your
Yeah.
2 lottery tickets cost $24? Did you get?
Because I got a $10 on the Lotto Max because the odds of that aren't as good, and then I
Right.
got a 14 on the 649 because that's only Atlantic Province.
Okay, I was gonna.
And the odds for that is slightly better.
I know.
so
I was
much
gonna, and you kind of. I was gonna be like, why'd you get 2 tickets? You're only gonna win on one, but it's 2 different contests.
two-
so
yeah.
that makes
You
sense.
just win both.
yeah,
Yeah, you
So,
can just
but,
win both.
But to finish my
What are the
point,
odds on that?
winning both?
In the same week?
That would be
same
fucked.
same lotto.
There's a better chance right now that when I stand up, I combust into flames. Like legit.
I think so.
There actually
Legitimately.
probably is.
You're actually
With
probably
the
right.
amount of methane that's in my fucking stomach after the poutine I had for lunch today, there's a better chance I can
and
bust into
14
flames.
insures.
No insurance
feel the
today.
Oh,
couch
wow.
cushions.
Just 2 poutines pretty much, and a double deep fried bacon wrapped onion ring and a burger.
A what?
Oh, it was so good. We
A double
gotta go
deep
there.
fried.
It's so fucking
Bacon
good. I don't
onion
know
ring?
how this lady shout out. It's called the Mess Hall. It's an ode to. It's a story we did today. It's like this former. She was in the military for years. And she's like, it's like meant to be like a thing for veterans to come to, but obviously the public too. And there's a bunch of like war memorabilia and stuff, and it's all themed about as if you were in a mess hall in the army, like out actually like serving your country. So like there's like the shakers are like actual like bullets, and like the lamps are like used helmets from like the Vietnam War and shit. Like it's cool.
Oh, that's
stuff.
cool.
And all her the poutine place, but she does burgers and stuff, and it's all really good prices. Not like no cap, not trying to like give her a plug, but like I was very impressed with the quality of food for the price and stuff. And like it's a massive portion of poutine, and then a really good burger, and just like to get to the point about the onion ring, it's her own recipe that she made. It's ground beef with an onion ring inside the ground beef. Then you put the like deep fry batter, and then that batter is wrapped in bacon.
I know for
I loved every second of it.
I know for a
That doesn't
fact,
surprise me.
I know for a fact you're not going to try that.
Oh, I'm gonna try and make it. Yeah, I literally asked her for the recipe and she wouldn't give it to me, and I was about to be like, "Well, if you weren't a fucking
Nowhere
guy-
else.
if you didn't serve this country with, I would fucking be upset." But
Nowhere
But thank
else.
you for
thank
your
you,
service.
thank you for your service.
Nowhere else has some fucking gas food.
Where?
Our 5th attempt at an event there on Friday night.
Oh, that was
Zach, do you want to explain what happened there?
What a fucking trip we had Friday night, man. So, I guess we can. So we were supposed to go originally
To Banish Brewery.
to Banish Brewery for trivia because we didn't want to spend any money, and the only price of admission was a perishable food item. So we're like, all right, sick.
Free girl math.
That's literally free.
Yeah. So
It's actually free. I'm
And
gonna
it's-
steal from my mom's cupboard.
That's
It's
what I
very
did.
free.
That's what I did.
Yeah.
I walked upstairs. I grabbed 2 cans. I don't even know if Mom needed them. I just grabbed 2 cans and I said, "See you later."
Can of Fraser's meatball and gravy. Fucking God.
Now,
Bang.
They were so good as
now,
a kid.
I will admit, I do got to put myself on gas. Okay, we kind of did dodge bullet because I had the cans and so did Jen. And then I forgot the cans at my house. And then when I went to her house to get her, she forgot the cans at her house. So we did not have a perishable food item on the way to that
So
brewery.
you would have had no entry.
We would have looked them in the eyes and been like, fucking my perishable entry's my cock or something. Like, we would have had a day.
Or I'll buy a beer.
Yeah.
Yeah, or I'll slip you $5, which is probably worth more than.
I'll give
And
them
they'd be like,
a-
no. And they just shame him in front of the bar.
Yeah.
Like, this guy tried to get in with
This
the
guy hates charity.
You
Shame him.
You legit would have probably had to go like Dollarama.
Yeah, we would have figured something out. But, I mean, or I would have just hopped on your donation, but like, we're together. What do you mean? It's my
Anyway.
husband.
Anyway, we show up to Banish and fucking the place is packed, parking lot's full, and then
and we showed up a half hour early.
yes, we were
That's insane.
yeah we were at your place beforehand,
Yeah.
just waiting around to go.
Yeah, so it started at 7, and we were like, well, let's get there at 6:30 and make sure we get a table because it was 8 of us. So we were like, worst case, they said that they could make it work and whatnot. So we were like, all right, best con. We'll just make sure we get there early so then it's not annoying. And we got there a half hour early, and the place was blocked.
There's
as Jail
legit
said.
was a line outside. They had the doors closed, shut off, and it
Yeah.
was like going to like a hot club in like New York or something.
legit, and it's in like this like industrial park like down the road, and
It's like hidden away too.
yeah, it's like right hidden away. So anyway, we were like, all right, fuck this. Then I guess we can't do this. Then we're like, well, down the street there's a bowling alley. Let's go down to the bowling alley and rent a lane for an hour, and then we'll just figure out what to do after that. So and then we go down to the bowling alley, and this place is like fucking
Chinched.
like chinched, and I didn't even know it existed.
It's on the back of
It's-
some fucking random building.
It's
Also
not
an
a-
industrial park.
It's not a
Quite-
great bowling alley.
It's terrible.
No, it
I
looks-
would argue it's the worst one in the Avalon.
You could make an argument it's the worst one within a 7,000 square kilometer radius.
It's very
And I'm
fair.
pretty sure that gets you to places like fucking Dominican. Like,
Yeah,
like-
it's a. I mean, it's quite simply just a bowling alley, and there's a small pub with slot machines. So I mean, it is what it is.
And you want to know how they're making any form of dollar
Slot
value?
machines.
Slot machines.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, it was packed.
Josh took some of their profits though.
He did.
I did. Had to fucking wait for it.
Yeah, yeah. That
Waited a
was
solid
that was
20
Josh
minutes for
waited
it.
20 minutes to get his money from the slot machine. Mrs. didn't want to give it to him.
Yeah,
That's
she was hoping he'd put it.
It was
back
one
in.
worker, Mike, and there was about 100 people in there.
Oh, dude, it was fucking blocked. You could tell
She
that
was
they
doing
were
the
not ready.
pins.
Again, in a fucking industrial park where there's nothing like around it.
Yeah,
Like
like,
legit,
there's nothing
she
on
was
the go.
Yeah.
she was fixing pins. That she was at the front desk for the bowling alley, which
Yeah.
had a shit ton of people, and she was doing the bar.
Oh my god.
All
I
three of
felt
them.
like
It
it's
was
not
fun.
her
That
fault.
poor
It's
lady,
not her
yeah.
fault.
It's not
No.
her fault.
Prayers to her.
Yeah.
Anyway, so during that 20-minute span,
Yeah, so we went and played the slot machines, lost some money. Josh won some money, and then we decided to go to an escape room. So keep in mind now, before we left, we got a little bit silly and had a couple puffs and
The Benjamin.
went on a couple guitar solos with Jimmy Pendrix and the boys. And so we're sitting in the middle of this bar, and we're like, let's go to a fucking escape room.
Let's just rip an escape room.
let's
Like,
just-
I want to be
and
locked in
all
a
of us
room.
got very excited. We're like, all right, let's fucking go. We're going to an escape room. This is going to be hilarious.
Because you can make an argument, and I'm just going to put it out there. That's if you're set on trivia, and then you can't do trivia. An escape room is like
good
trivia.
consolation.
It's pretty much
pretty
trivia.
good consolation.
Without there being a prize, the prize is you get out of the room.
escape. The prize is escape.
So we go and call this escape room place, and there's two in the city, and we call the first one, and they were completely booked.
Mm-hmm.
And like we're just here sitting thinking like I didn't know these places were bumping like this. So and then we call another one.
And they don't even answer the fucking phone call. I called them 3 times. Never
Yeah.
answered once.
And so-
They were too busy locking people in rooms that they couldn't answer the phone to lock some more people in a room.
Yeah. So and then we ended up going to the fucking rec room, and it was great. They had a live band, and the food was awesome. The server was nice, even though we put her through a fucking blender
We
trying
did.
to split everything
With the
up.
fucking bills,
Oh
man.
my
Yeah.
god, it was hilarious.
We had so many three-way deals going.
We had
Yeah.
so many
Business
business
deals.
deals.
So many business deals.
Business deals were being made.
Yeah, we had like a big old party platter of nachos, but only like
But it wasn't the party platter. It
No,
was no because the party
just the
platter.
party nachos.
We were
There's
having
3 different
Yeah, there was,
types of nachos.
there was 3 different versions of nachos. Obviously, all increasing in size. The final
oh,
one.
I don't
being,
think they were.
Yeah, yeah.
And then in cost, I think the one we got was the biggest size.
no, it wasn't.
there
the
was
other- the
another
bigger
one, man.
The
How?
bigger one.
The platter sauce.
Okay.
I think it would have been the same size because you got fucking beer and game
That's what
credits.
I think
with
so
that.
too. I think it would have been the same
Yeah.
thing. But anyway, yeah. So
We should have asked that question in retrospect. Is
Yeah.
this the same size as this one? Because
I
we
think
were
it
just
was.
assuming, because it said like they bring it to the table and pour the cheese on in front of you. So that in my head then was these nachos are going to be the size of the table.
Yeah.
Like you're not going to be able to move or put your hands on the table because there's going to be nacho cheese on your elbows.
Just a large tray of nachos.
Yeah, it's just a big tray of
Yeah.
nachos. It was good nachos. I enjoyed them.
Fucking hilarious.
Alright.
So when we were doing up the bills, it was 7 of us there, and so like she was like looking at like the couples that were there. It was like, okay, you and you just splitting the bill, and you splitting the bill, you and you splitting the bill, and then she points to me and she's like, and you are fucking alone. I was like, yeah, way to fucking rub it in.
Did she actually say you're alone?
Yes. Yeah.
She didn't say.
She was good though.
She
Like
was
that
It was like jokingly.
She was like matter of factly like, and you're alone. I was like, oh yeah, right on, thanks. Fuck me, right?
There was a point though where we thought there was a low key chance that there could be some flirtiness going on, and then in the next sentence of conversation, she talked about her husband or boyfriend. Or
There was
whoever
no
it
flirting
I
going
don't know.
on.
I'm not
whatsoever.
saying you would have wanted.
I don't know
to do
about all
it.
that.
I'm not saying you
Oh,
would have
that.
wanted to do it, but I distinctly remember a conversation between Jess, you, and me overhearing it, making a joke, being like, "You could," and then someone talked
I
about a
had
husband.
zero interest in her.
I'm not saying you did. I'm not saying you did. You do not. Respectfully, she was a nice girl, but no, it's okay.
Anyway,
It's just,
and then we
it's
fucking
what it
ripped up some games.
is. We crushed some games.
How much piano tiles did you play?
I sat there like I played it maybe 7 times and I got the number 1 score like five times.
Can't
Yeah,
confirm.
he was flying.
I was like, man, who got
He-
66 on this? Is jails like me. I was like, oh.
I don't
Jail
think you can score
buzzes.
faster than 66.
Jail
You
buzzes. No, you can't. We went through
I
this
did, I
theory.
did it
yeah.
once.
Yeah.
I did it
Oh,
once
did
before.
you?
I got 67. Yeah, I think it was like some sort of glitch or something.
Was that when we were in Ontario? Or in Toronto?
No.
Oh, okay.
It was sometime here. It was before COVID probably.
I think the most I got was like 45.
Yeah, I probably like 20 because I'm.
I was
idiot.
spending
Yeah.
a little bit too much money on the timing of the spinning the wheel to hit the right light thing
Yeah.
because I think that thing's rigged. Because I like
It is.
I
All
like to
those
think
games
my
are rigged.
reaction time's pretty damn good. I'm just gonna put it out there, okay? I like to think it's pretty good. I was missing by 1 light almost every time, and it was like impossible. At one point I started to be like, okay, what if I go a little touch earlier? Still missing by 1
It's
light.
almost
what
as
if
if
I wait a
they
second?
know it. You're gonna miss
Still-
by 1.
I was like, this is fucking outrageous. I was like, I've got to call someone. Like, this is
Yeah.
like get literally an F1 driver in here and see if they can fucking do it. Like, I'm sick of this shit. Like fuck off.
I watched a YouTube video one time about like someone actually going in and testing it if it's like random or like actually skill based, but it's all random.
But like, why though? Like, here
You
hear
can
me
like
out.
the machines are set so that the owner can like say when's the next winner
Like,
going to
how
be.
many- how often it pays out.
how many
They're
turns.
guaranteeing the profit.
Yeah.
But I understand that, and I'm fine with that. But here's my thing: in a game like that, where it's like a time based, like you're clicking, there's still going to be a lot of people that don't even get close. So are you saying because it's randomized, if you don't get close and you click it, it'll just jump you to there to because
I
it's
don't
programmed to
think-
winner?
I don't think
or
it's
are you
like that.
saying they have a chip in it
It's-
that's like of the ones that are close or technically hitting it every 25th time or every 150th time someone
It's probably something
does
like
it,
that.
Yeah.
they
Yeah.
actually get it.
Yeah, I think you're right
Like,
there.
that's upsetting.
It's
That's just
well, I mean,
upsetting.
yeah, that's how they make their money.
I get that, and I can respect it, but it's
You
just
know, ours
upsetting.
wins.
Yeah,
I don't think you can respect it. I don't think I respect that at all.
but it's no different than
If
the
you
slot
fucking
machines.
do
It's no
it right,
different than slot machines.
If you do
though.
it right, you should fucking win. No, slot machines is different. It's determined by you when you push the button.
Slot machines is determined by when you push the
No,
button.
no, my thing.
Spinny light thing.
It's
The slot machines determine when you're tapping the screen. You're making the third bonus come up. You're like, oh, again this time.
To be fair,
Going like this.
the best I've ever done on the slots is when I'm spamming the buttons as fast as I can.
Yeah.
Yes, and you got to trick the slot machine into thinking you got to go.
Yeah.
All right, time to leave. All right, food's ready.
They got microphones built in. They're like, fuck.
Fuck him, bonus now.
He's like, it's like there's like two little guys inside it. They're like, Jerry, he's gonna fucking go. We gotta give him something. $4. Come on, $4.
He's like, I got you.
Just to,
Oh my
Reel him back in.
just to end that.
Give him 5 J's.
Yeah, give him $12.50.
Yeah.
Give him some play money. Just to end that conversation about that night, fucking Michelle had like an all-time fucking move on the way home. She drove, and I got dropped off to Zach's to pick up my car and go on home.
Oh, what about you want to tell a story about skateboarding?
You tell it after this because I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, no, are you talking about when you thought you were following Stapleton? Because keep in
hold on,
mind,
hold
I
on.
drove in a different.
Sorry, go ahead.
Hold on. So Michelle drops me off at Zach's just to get my car, and she, instead of turning around like just like in the road and just doing a quick Yui, she like took like the crescent and like went all the way up and came back down the road. So I was like in talking to Zach, getting my bottle, came back out. Anyway, perfectly timed. Michelle and Josh are driving by, and Michelle pulls one of these as she goes by.
So like, as soon as they get out of the car, Michelle's like, I'm gonna drive and cruise her. I was like, okay, no, you're not. Like, you gotta time that perfectly.
I started dying laughing.
She fucking did a big old loop around, came back in, and we seen, like, as we took the turn around on the main drag, we seen JL walk into his car. I was like, no fucking way. No way. And then JL got immediately to his door as Michelle, like, drove past her window down, and she, like, yelled at you. And it's like, and she fucking did the driving career, and JL started cracking up laughing.
You could, Jess said you could hear my laugh in like in your house.
Yeah.
Well, what I like
Michelle's
to
so
picture,
fucking funny,
she's
man.
amazing.
Yeah.
She's amazing. But
Shout out Michelle.
one thing I like to picture in that story, I don't know if it happened or not, but I can see in Michelle's eyes when she's going around the crescent, like she's not the fastest driver, and she just starts like gunning it a little bit. She's like, I gotta get back.
She did speed up a bit.
Yeah, she like they come around the crescent, they see Joe.
This
walk
has
car.
to be
She's
perfect.
like, it cut to like the Fast and Furious Dominic Toretto slap shift, like drop it a gear.
No, it's like
fucking
Tim
guy.
Robinson coming out the drive-through to get back in it.
Yeah, it's like,
Like if we were in Compton, it was the perfect drive-by.
But speaking
Like-
of Michelle's driving, so I showed up just a touch late, so I drove myself. So when we got to the rec room, we were following you guys from this bowling alley because we met at the bowling alley. Michelle was driving, and we get into the parking garage, okay? And, like, there was cars there, but it wasn't packed. And Michelle starts she skips one parking spot, skips two, skips three. Now she's going up a floor of the parking garage. And I'm like, in my head, I go, okay, the ramp is on the second floor, so maybe she just wanted to park on the second floor. Some people prefer second floor.
I always park on the second
That's
floor,
fine.
yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
We're cool. Comes around the corner, parking spot there, parking spot next to the door to get inside the mall. Keeps passing them. I'm like, I look at Jen. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Because I want to like, in my head, I was gonna park next to you guys so we could walk in together, walk out.
Park closest to the mall, right?
Yeah. And I'm turning, and I'm like, where the fuck is she going? Like, I couldn't believe what was at my eyes. So I get fed up at a certain point. I'm like fucking parking here, Jen. Like, I'm not following her. I don't know where the fuck she's going. I'm like, this ain't Tokyo Drift. We ain't racing to the fucking top. Like, what's going on? So we pull out. So me and Jen are talking for a second, laughing. I'm like looking around. Like, I can't see her. She's gone. I'm like, did she go to the top floor? I'm like, is she having an aneurysm? Turns out, you guys thought that you saw Scaplin in a
It
car.
was the exact same
It
car.
was literally a spitting image.
Exact
of
same
this car.
tints on the windows.
Exact same thing.
So you were following him to see what the fuck he was doing. or
To see if it was
something.
him.
100%.
And then the best part
Or nosy
is,
little fucks.
Yeah.
I love my
instead
stalker
of-
friends.
Instead of Michelle, then when you guys realized it wasn't him or gave up or whatever, just coming to a closer spot, she parks at the other end of the fucking parking garage.
Yeah,
She's
but that's just
literally-
Michelle. And she starts like stressed out, and you just let her go. You just,
I was also a little
find a
bit.
spot to, and what's funny, you know, is she hauled in, never backed in. She hauled in on like the corner of like where the emergency doors are to on the far side. There's literally no car within like 50 fucking.
It was a strip of parking spots. She's parked right next to the fucking the
right
sheer
next to
wall.
the concrete wall. So when she backs in, you can't see shit. And like,
It was a whole
it was like
thing.
the worst spot she could have picked, and that's where she.
Which is why I couldn't believe it. Like, I was like, I had
But
no
as
idea what
soon
was
as
going on.
we realized it wasn't Scaplin, it was just panic mode. It's like,
yeah.
oh fuck.
Oh yeah, we were like following them, thinking we were being like so discreetly hilarious, like so discreet.
Meanwhile,
And
you
we're just-
guys are literally just never stopping going through a parking garage. It's like, we don't want to park, evidently. We
And I
wanna get
thought
to
the
top.
license plate was like similar to his, so I was like, well,
Right.
maybe it is. But no.
Yeah, that was a whole thing. I couldn't believe it. I was like, I honestly, there was a point where I wasn't Mad isn't the right word, but I was flustered. I was like, "What the fuck's going on?" I'm like, where are we going?"
I got
and then
extra-
somehow you guys got into the mall before me and Jane. I was confused as fuck. I was like, "Where
got
did
it
they
all
come
figured
from?"
out, but-
Because we were looking for you. To be fair, like I was like, "Where are they?" And then you're just in the mall. I'm like, "Oh, I guess
Maybe we found a shortcut.
Should have just followed us.
What did you
should have parked.
Some people just know it all,
on
man.
the concrete wall."
What'd you guys think of the Super Bowl?
It was good. It was good. I watched the first half, the Super Bowl halftime show with Usher, and then the overtime.
Presented by Apple
Oh
Music.
my
Presented by Apple Music.
god!
I have to say, I said this at the Super Bowl party that we were at, so I have to say it again because I don't think you guys were there when I said it. But everyone was complaining about them like picking Usher like for the Super Bowl
That was
party.
pretty- that slapped.
for the halftime show. But I was like, before listening to the halftime show, I would have been like, I would have thought Usher's someone that comes to mile one in like 5 years time. Like
Yeah.
he's that he's that past his like expiry date.
Apparently they don't get paid though. Like they
No,
do
they
it as
don't.
their
He got
own.
paid $617 total. I seen it today on Instagram.
Yeah.
But
for
they're
publicity.
speculating that he's gonna make over $100 million on other things like endorsements and stuff.
That's
Yeah.
fucked.
Yeah, because it bumps your sales up again, and
Yeah.
like it's
Yeah.
kind of
Well,
like
you just get so much,
And you get
publicity
so
from
much
it.
money per stream, like of like the show and on
Dude,
TV. and-
Fucking Kanye paid for a $7 million commercial, but they put no money in the
I
production.
seen that.
It was a 30-second video of him
On his
recording
iPhone,
himself,
yeah.
recording himself just like facing the phone. He was like, yeah, so $7 million on the commercial, so we put $0 into the production of the commercial. So the idea is that I want you to go to Yeezy.com.
and he made money, and he made like a shitload of money off it.
Apparently,
Triple
he
his
made,
money.
Apparently, he made $19 million off a $7 million commercial.
Smart,
Which
man.
was that?
So smart.
But here's my thing, okay? And I'm
Only you could pull that off.
It
though.
sticks
Yeah.
out because it's like, why the fuck
Because
did you
it's
do
so
that?
fucking weird.
Yeah, it's like it's just such a
smart.
thing. Yeah,
Smart. I will say this
Absolutely.
though, not to get
It catches
too,
your eye like easily. Yeah.
not to get too into like the Super Bowl ads topic of things, but I did see this thing from Mr. Beast, and he was talking about how like sooner or later, I think he's gonna basically be making so much freaking money because if you think about it, his videos in terms of views get like double the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
And
insane.
he's getting barely any ad revenue because of how YouTube is. Well,
No,
barely any. He gets a
he's-
lot of money, but like compared to
Comparable.
a $7 million 30-second spot on a fucking Super Bowl,
Yeah.
when he's seeing
that's a 5-hour event with commercials.
all the time.
Yeah.
Whereas a Mr.
Raking
Beast
in
video,
billions.
a Mr.
Billions.
Beast video that's 25 minutes and gets fucking
70 million views.
Yeah.
Yeah.
like that's kind of crazy to me.
He,
How that's
he like reinvests all the money into just
He does.
new videos though. It's
Yeah.
fucked.
kind of like what SRP does.
Yep.
Yeah,
No money coming in, no money going out.
Girl math.
we are.
We got a good thing going right there.
It's all free.
Yeah.
Right? It's all cash.
Can't get any lower than this.
Oh, we're actually negative.
I was about to say. I was literally about to say we're technically net negative, but you know we don't need to talk
No,
about
we took it
it.
out as cash.
yeah,
You
count.
paid for everything.
Yeah.
in cash.
We've spent more money on this pod than the Super Bowl spent on getting Usher to perform.
I mean, maybe.
Don't put it like that.
That's actually 100%
That's
true.
depressing.
You might be right.
No, it's true.
100% true.
Guaranteed true.
Hags hates that. So we just pay Usher to come on the pod.
So why don't we just get Usher?
Yeah.
Yeah, girl math. I mean, that makes sense.
Yeah, ask Jen, see if she can get us Usher.
Fuck. Okay.
I'm kind of upset about everything my life has lived towards at this moment.
Are we ending it now?
Yeah, what the fuck? I mean, I'm honestly,
on that.
we're not only ending this episode, we're ending the pod.
Yeah.
I can't live
It's
it.
The
over.
pod is over.
Yeah, Usher, if you want to come
We
give
cannot-
us the boost we need, if you want to invest that 617 into
But they'll
the
give you
Orbit,
618 final offer. We know how to haggle.
We
I'll
can't-
give you $500. You got to pay for your ticket. Though.
Your ticket is $1,000.
Yeah.
You're in the net negative. Deal with it.
Well, as always, thanks so much for listening. If you're still listening at this point, you are our number one fan. We love you very much. Please like, comment, subscribe, tell all your friends. Until next week, when you get to listen to us five idiots be even stupider than we already are. Or maybe not, because at this point, Usher is the end of the podcast.
Goodbye. Why do you scream at the end?